Ah, yes, the Nier games. The spiritual successors to a very niche but popular Drakengard. Fans of the series loved it for the big, burly protagonist that we didn't see very often in a Japanese-centric games. And, of course, a little, maybe something else over here. And then came a game called Nier Automata. And, of course, instead of being the side character, we got the TNA front and center. Now, for the 10th anniversary of the game series, we got a kind of disappointing Kuji figure like this. And thankfully, we've got another chance at greatness here with the new Ichiban Kuji 2B. Hi everyone, it's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep, and today I'm going to go back to another Ichiban Kuji prize figure, this time going to the video game side of things with a Nier Automata series. This is going to be the 2B figure. Now in this Kuji, it had a bunch of various smaller prizes, the 2B figure, and then there was a 2B bust, which I actually did pre-order, but after seeing the size of it, wasn't too impressed, so decided to just go with the smaller figure. Now, something I never covered on the channel previously, I did dive into the previous 10th anniversary Kuji. I have all the prizes, and I only opened 2B, and I was not very impressed by neither her size nor the figure itself. So, my fingers are crossed here that this time we're gonna get the one I hoped for. So what I'm going to do, as always, is I'm going to bring y'all in here. I'm going to let you take a closer look at the box, and then we're going to go ahead and see how she looks inside. So now this is a very, very plain box compared to a lot of the ones I have covered for the Kuji series in recent times. So plain black box with a big window. We've got the Ichiban Kuji logo, we've got the Bandai logo, and we've got Nier Automata version 1.1a 2B figure. That's it. Here on the side of the box, just a tiny, tiny logo. Nothing really to write home about. On the back, very, very plain. No photos or nothing. And the descriptions of the statue itself. And here on the side, actually, is really cool. We got some full art here of 2B herself, so this is pretty cool. I do like that. But again, the rest of it is just pretty standard, very plain. 2B Nier Automata on the top, and that's it. Let's open her up. All right, so now that we're over here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut her open. All right, so as you guys can see here, she is in a nice clamshell. She was securely sealed. And unlike the previous one, she's actually going to have her kind of trademark katana rather than the greatsword looking weapon. And it looks like already we've got a really cool pose. We've got a way better looking base with the rock kind of format. And we also have, of course, her companion bot. So this is going to have a couple different pieces to put together. We're going to go ahead. We're going to start with the base. Something I really like about this, and I say it in a lot of my videos, very, very small footprint for this base. I love it. Very minimalistic, but still has a little bit of character to it by just being a little rocky base rather than just a plain gray slate maybe here at the bottom. So it's got a peg here for a foot, and it looks like we've got two keyholes here for either her foot or for where the peg for the droid is going to go. So I'm going to put it right here and hope this is the right direction. We're going to take 2B herself out. And as I always say, be careful when you're removing the plastic or taking these out of the plastic. You just don't want any parts to catch, so take your time with it. And damn, I'm already going to say, between this and the older one, this one already looks leaps and bounds better than the past one. So we actually have a key on one foot and a very thick key on the other. So it looks like the key on this one has actually got a little bit of a pattern to it, and it is going to key in to the bottom of the base very, very easily, as is her foot. So that's it. She went in very, very easily. Like that. And again, very minimalistic base. I can appreciate the hell out of that. So this back peg has got to be for this little stand right here, which is going to be for our companion bot. It's going to just plug right in behind her. And our little bot is going to come out. Ah, he looks so cool. Very, very cool. And he has a little tiny keyhole in between his little grabber claws here. So we're going to hope I can get this right. And yep, he goes right on there. So very cool. You can kind of position him whichever way you want. And last but not least, we have her blade. So, okay, does not come apart. I just wanted to double check and make sure. So it does actually just slide right up into her hand. So you can kind of put it whichever way you want. You can either put it this way or you can flip it and make the katana go either way. So guys, upon further examining of the box and the katana, there was actually a little key right here on the katana. And I found this little piece here that kind of was in the box too. So this is actually a little cap to go on the tail of the katana. So now when you see the final product, you're going to see this attached to it as well. So definitely check inside your box, guys. There could be a piece kind of floating around in there. All in all, very easy assembly. I really like this minimalistic look with the base. Really, really dig this. Again, very small footprint. But of course, you've got her katana going way the heck out here. So there's still going to be some real estate covered here with the figure. But I'm excited to bring you guys in and let you check this out because damn, she looks good.
Ready for the con, inbox treasure never pawned. Every inch of space, a tale to share. Pixelated quests all filed with
All right, so wow, what a difference a couple of years makes in the quality of these Kuji figures. Now, I do a lot of Ichiban Kuji figures on this channel, and it's not very often I come across one that I kind of not impressed with, so to speak. This 10th anniversary 2B, I was not impressed with at all. But I was happy at the time to have myself a 2B because there weren't a lot of collectibles for her or Nier for that matter as of yet. So it did turn me off from opening the other two figures in that set because the last prize figure, which I have, is just her white version of the costume with the black hair, which is the Player 2 version it's called, and one of Nier himself. Maybe I'll dive back and I'll do those if you guys want to see those older ones. Again, those are from the 10th anniversary Kuji. Now, here we go with this one, and my God, it is leaps and bounds better than this first version was. Take the little companion bot out of the picture. Doesn't matter. He doesn't even need to be there. That's just a cool little addition. The fact that we got a good base, a cool pose, the face on this one is 1,000 times better than the one on this first version. I was not a fan of the way the face sculpt was on this one. And honestly, the details in the costumes. Now, while this one actually had textured patterns on her dress, they didn't really stand out very much. You can't really see them until you're up close, and it was kind of underwhelming. This one actually has all the pattern printed on the dress. The details look a lot better. The flare looks a lot better on it. Her fit is a lot better, we can just say. And just the way they sculpted everything and made everything flow looks a hell of a lot better. This one actually has a way more conservative look to it than what the actual 2B costume is. So I'm glad this one went a little bit more faithful to what we had in the game. The coolest part I could say about the 10th anniversary one is she did have a really badass sword with her. And that's kind of the only thing I can really say that I liked about it, other than having the Nier 10th anniversary kind of emblazoned on the plain black base. But again, something else that doesn't stand out very well unless you're looking up close at it because it's black on black. All in all, this is such a dramatic improvement over the previous one that, I mean, as far as 2B figures go, and I have not personally up close seen a lot. I know there are quite a few now, and there are quite a few very expensive ones. But for the price point on this and the amount of details we have, I'm going to give this one a solid 8 out of 10. Definitely a recommendation if you are a fan of this series or just of this character, or you just like hot kick-ass girls. Now, I have not yet gotten my hands on the Pop-Up Parade, which I have also heard very good things about and is also very reasonably priced. So once I get that, we're going to do a little three-way comparison here to see which one is on top. But as of right now, this thing was probably about a 5 out of 10 for the 10th anniversary. But again, it's something that if you are a collector of the Nier merch and you really want stuff, having something to celebrate the 10th anniversary is a nice thing. Other than that, skip it. This is the one you want. This is the newer Kuji figure. And damn it, it is good and it was worth the wait. So that's going to be it for this one, guys. I am highly recommending you get this one. You check it out. Again, 8 out of 10. I absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought of it. And if you guys want me to go back to unboxing the other 10th anniversary figures, because I do have those kind of just sitting down in my collection. But that is going to be it for this one. If you did like the video, do me a solid. Click the like button, the subscribe button, the share button, spread the nerdiness, follow on all the social medias. The links are down below. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.